Welcome, welcome to Sweet Annie's Life. Today I have a super simple recipe for you out of this book again. And today we're going to be making our own Vicks Vaporub out of this book. And we are going to follow the specific instructions. I made my own Vaporub when I was sick, but I made it with mullein. And for this is going to be what we are making today. So we are going to be making our own Vicks Vaporub. And we are going to follow these instructions to a T. And as I said, it's a super simple recipe. It's nothing in making a salve or balm or Vaporub, anything like that. It's nothing. And all right, so the ingredients I have today that I'm going to be using, I'm just going to be using coconut oil because this is what she used in her Vaporub. And I'm using the refined because I don't like the smell of the unrefined coconut oil because it reminds me too much of my childhood. My grandmother, she used to put coconut oil in our hair. She used to rub our body with coconut oil sometimes. And yeah, no, that reminds me too much of my childhood. And I have some camphor oil, and I have some eucalyptus oil, some peppermint oil as well. So we're going to be using 20 drops of each of these things. And that is the peppermint, the camphor, and the eucalyptus. So let's follow the instructions here. Then I have my my glass container that I am going to be using here, and this is how I sterilize my stuff. This is a bottle with some alcohol. I just pour it and I sterilize my container like that. And this is how I sterilize my things. And then I just give it a good wipe with a clean napkin. And these are all sterilized. So they're all sterilized. I had already sterilized them, but I just want to show you. And then just sterilize it in my hands. Then I have my beeswax, and I'm using the white beeswax. So I'm just going to read what she has here. She has, making your own Vicks Vaporub ointment at home is possible using a few simple ingredients. This homemade version can provide relief from congestion, coughing, sore muscles. The eucalyptus oil is a key ingredient in Vicks Vaporub for its menthol-like scent. The peppermint oil provides additional soothing and cooling properties. The camphor has been proven to increase blood flow and ease a cough. At first, it produces a cooling sensation on the skin, but after 10 minutes or so, it switches to a warming sensation. All right, so that's what she has here. And so we are going to be using a half cup of coconut oil, half cup of coconut oil, and then 2 tablespoons of beeswax. And then what we are going to do is we are going to put them in a heat resistance container, which is what I have here. And then you can cool them in, you can melt them in a double boiler, or what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in my microwave on short bursts. And when everything is melted, then we will be right back. But let's read these notes that she has here. And this ointment is meant for external use only. Do not ingest. If you have sensitive skin or allergies to any of the ingredients, perform a patch test on a small area of the skin before applying the ointment to large areas. Store your homemade Vaporub in a cool, dry place with a lid slightly closed, and it should last several months. But if you notice any changes of color, consistency, or scent, it's best to make a fresh batch. All right, so let's put our 2 tablespoons of beeswax. So this is 1, and this is 2. So we have 2 tablespoons of beeswax here. Now we are going to go and just melt this down, and then I will be right. It is partially melted, so I'm just gonna stir it to melt the beeswax, and now it is all melted and it looks beautiful. All right, so it's all melted, so we're just gonna let this cool a little bit, but not solidified. And then we are gonna put our drops in it and stir it. We are just gonna put our essential oils in it. And normally what I would do as well is put a little bit of vitamin E oil to help preserve it, but she didn't ask for that here. So I am just gonna put, now this is a dropper full, but this is approximately 20 drops. So this is the peppermint. She wants us to put in 20 drops. So we're just gonna count our drops. It's about 25 drops, but she asked for 20. So I'm just gonna put in my other drops, and I will be right back. Now the camphor was exactly 20 drops that was in the, and this is also 20 drops. So the eucalyptus and the camphor came up to be exactly 20 drops. Anything, we will just stir it for a little bit, and then we will put it in our containers and let it solidify. This smells so strong, so nice. Smell nice. Yes, it smells like Vicks. Wow, I love it. Okay. And I'm just gonna put it in our containers now and let it harden. This little one here, I'm doing it because I'm gonna give it to a friend from work. He came to work with a bug, and I'm just gonna do a little bit for him. Make sure your containers is free from any kind of debris. So we're just going to fold this up. Awesome. So this is, you should smell the aroma in here. So this, and it is so crystal clear. When this is hardened, it will be beautiful. So family, I'm gonna be back when this hardens. If you enjoyed this short recipe, you can consider giving me a like, a share, and a subscribe. Share this with your friends because there's so much bugs going around right now. Just share this recipe with your friends. It's a super, super simple recipe. All you need is some beeswax, some coconut oil, and a few essential oils. You don't even have to get all of the ones I have here. You can just get maybe the peppermint and the eucalyptus, and you are all set. But so I will be right back when this hardens to show you what it looks like. Hey, our Vicks Vaporub is all done and it looks gorgeous. So I hope that you enjoyed this recipe, and I want to say thank you. Thank you for joining me. It was a quick recipe, but these are our Vicks Vaporub, so smell just like Vicks. So when you have a little cough or whatever, you can rub these things on your chest. So I hope that you try this recipe at home, and I hope that you enjoy it. So if there's something else that you wanted to see, you can just let me know and I will be sure to do it for you. If I have the herbs here, I will be sure to do it for you. So you send me a comment and also like the video and share it with your friends, and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more exciting things, because in this channel you never know what you're going to get. So once again, thank you and have a great week. Spread the love and let your light shine. I love you.